Welcome to our channel. Now I know what you're thinking, another video about Ireland. But hold your horses, because today we're diving deeper than a leprechaun's pot of gold to bring you 10 fun facts about the Emerald Isle that might just make your jaw drop. From its rolling green hills to its charming pubs, Ireland's got a certain magic about it. But beyond the stereotypes of Guinness and shamrocks lies a land brimming with history, culture and some seriously surprising stories. So buckle up, grab a cuppa or a pint, I won't tell, and get ready to have your mind blown. Let's go! Now, it wouldn't be a video about Ireland without mentioning the scenery, would it? And let me tell you, they don't call it the Emerald Isle for nothing. Picture this. Rolling hills, blanketed in more shades of green than you can shake a shillelagh at. Dramatic cliffs plunging into the wild Atlantic Ocean, and fields dotted with fluffy sheep that look like they've been plucked straight out of a postcard. It's enough to make you want to trade in your city shoes for wellies and go chasing rainbows, but be warned, you might just bump into a mischievous fairy or two along the way. They say Ireland's beauty gets under your skin. And trust me, they're not wrong. It's the kind of place that makes you want to breathe deep, slow down and just soak it all in. All right, gather round, my little goblins, because it's time for a spooky story. Did you know that Halloween, the spookiest night of the year, actually has its roots in dear old Ireland? That's right, long before trick-or-treating and pumpkin spice lattes, the ancient Celts were celebrating Samhain, pronounced Samhain, right here on the Emerald Isle. It was a time when the veil between the worlds of the living and the dead was at its thinnest, and spirits could roam free. Think bonfires, costumes, and enough spooky shenanigans to make your hair stand on end. They say the jack-o'-lantern tradition even came from an Irish myth about a fella named Stingy Jack, who tricked the devil. So next time you're carving your pumpkins and indulging in Halloween treats, remember to raise a ghostly toast to Ireland, the birthplace of this hauntingly fun holiday. Now let's talk about something near and dear to my heart, Eurovision. That's right, folks. Ireland are Eurovision royalty. We've won the contest a whopping 7 times, more than any other country. From Dana's angelic voice in All Kinds of Everything, to Johnny Logan's double win with What's Another Year and Hold Me Now. Ireland has a knack for picking Eurovision winners. We've had catchy tunes, flamboyant costumes, and enough wind machines to power a small country. Some might call it cheesy, but I call it iconic. So the next time you're belting out your favorite Eurovision anthem, remember to give a little nod to Ireland, the reigning champions of cheesy pop perfection. Chapter 4. Gaelic, the language of saints and scholars. Hold on to your hats, folks, because it's time for a history lesson. Did you know that Ireland is home to one of the oldest written languages in the world? That's right, I'm talking about Irish Gaelic, a language that's as rich and lyrical as the land itself. It's the language of ancient myths and legends, of poets and storytellers, and it's still spoken in pockets of Ireland today. Now, I'll admit, Gaelic can be a bit of a tongue twister, but trust me, there's something magical about hearing it spoken aloud like a song from centuries past. So, next time you're in Ireland, why not impress the locals with a hearty Dia Duit? That's hello in Gaelic, in case you were wondering. Chapter 5, Sean's Bar. A pub with a past. Alright, thirsty travellers, this one's for you. Imagine stepping into a pub that's been serving pints since the year 900 AD. No, you haven't stumbled into a time machine, you've just walked into Sean's Bar in Athlone, Ireland, officially the oldest pub in the world. Can you imagine the stories these walls could tell? The laughter, the music, the pints spilled and the friendships forged over 1,000 years of history? It's enough to make you want to pull up a stool, order a Guinness and soak up the atmosphere. And who knows? You might just find yourself chatting with a local ghost or two. They do say old pubs are full of character, and Sean's Bar is practically bursting at the seams. Now for a saintly secret that might just ruffle a few feathers. Gather around, because this one's a real head-scratcher. St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland, the man who drove the snakes out and made everyone wear green on his feast day, wasn't actually Irish, that's right. You heard me correctly. St. Patrick, the man synonymous with all things Irish, was actually born in Britain. It seems even saints can't resist the lure of the Emerald Isle. The story goes that Patrick was kidnapped by Irish raiders as a teenager and brought to Ireland as a slave. He eventually escaped, but felt called back to Ireland to spread Christianity. So there you have it, a British saint who became an Irish icon. It just goes to show that when it comes to Ireland, even the impossible can happen. Now for a creature feature with a twist, you know how Australia has its deadly spiders and the Amazon has its anacondas? Well, Ireland has no snakes. That's right, you can wander the Emerald Isle from top to bottom without encountering a single serpent. Legend has it that St. Patrick, bless his cotton socks, banished all the snakes from Ireland way back in the 5th century. Some say he chased them into the sea, while others claim he drove them out with his powerful prayers. Whatever the reason, one thing's for sure, snakes haven't slithered their way into Ireland since. So, if you're terrified of slithering reptiles, Ireland's the place for you. No snakes in the grass here, just lush green fields and maybe a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. Chapter 8, Titanic, an Irish Tragedy. Hold on to your life jackets, folks, because this next fact is a real tearjerker. The Titanic, the ship of dreams that tragically sank on its maiden voyage, has strong ties to Ireland. You see, the Titanic was built in Belfast, Northern Ireland, by thousands of Irish hands. It was a source of immense pride for the city, a symbol of engineering prowess and maritime ambition. But as we all know, the Titanic's story ended in tragedy, claiming the lives of over 1,500 people. It's a somber reminder of the power of the sea and the fragility of life. Today, Belfast's Titanic Quarter stands as a poignant tribute to the ship and the people who built her. A place where visitors can learn about the Titanic's legacy and pay their respects to those lost at sea. Chapter 9, A Harp and a Nation. Now for a fact that's music to my ears, Ireland is the only country in the world to have a musical instrument as its national symbol, the harp. That's right, forget lions and eagles, Ireland marches to the beat of a different drum, or rather, the strum of a harp. This elegant instrument has been a part of Irish culture for centuries, its haunting melodies woven into the fabric of Irish music and folklore. You'll find the harp on everything from Irish passports to Guinness glasses. So next time you hear the sweet sounds of a harp, close your eyes and let it transport you to the Emerald Isle, a land where music is life and the harp reigns supreme. Chapter 10, The Wild Atlantic Way, a drive to remember. Fasten your seatbelts, adventure seekers, because we're about to embark on the road trip of a lifetime. Picture this, winding coastal roads, dramatic cliffs plunging into the ocean, charming villages and breathtaking scenery that will take your breath away. Welcome to the Wild Atlantic Way, the longest defined coastal touring route in the world. This epic journey stretches for over 2,500 kilometers along Ireland's west coast, from the rugged beauty of Donegal to the charming harbour town of Kinsale. Whether you're a seasoned road tripper or a first-timer, the Wild Atlantic Way is an experience you won't soon forget. It's a chance to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life, to reconnect with nature and to create memories that will last a lifetime. So what are you waiting for? Rent a car, pack your bags, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure along the Wild Atlantic Way. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these fun facts about Ireland, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more amazing content. Slán go foil. I hope this little journey through the Emerald Isle has left you feeling as charmed as I am by this magical land. From its ancient history and vibrant culture to its stunning scenery and friendly locales, Ireland truly has something for everyone. And who knows, maybe one day you'll find yourself wandering the cobbled streets of Dublin or sipping a pint in a cosy pub creating your own Irish adventure. Until then, happy travels.